Before you click buy on that next hot altcoin, stop. Most investors, even the smart ones, skip the 3 most important questions they should be asking first. And that mistake is what costs them everything. Today, I'm going to give you those 3 questions. This is the simple framework I use to filter out the hype, avoid bad decisions, and build my portfolio with intention. And by the end of this video, it'll be yours too. Welcome to Sovereign Stash. I'm Anna, ex-product manager turned full-time crypto investor and creator of the Sovereign Stash strategy. Most people think crypto investing is about having a crystal ball to find the next 100x gem. But the hard truth is, successful investing isn't about predicting the future. It's about asking the right questions in the present to avoid getting wrecked. In this video, I'm going to walk you through the 3 non-negotiable questions I ask myself before a single dollar leaves my wallet. This is the exact framework that protects my capital and keeps my strategy on track. If that sounds good to you, hit like and subscribe. It tells the algorithm that strategic thinking is valuable and it means a lot to me. Remember, this is not financial advice. It's technically financial entertainment. Always do your own research. Let's get into it. The first question you must answer is about your exit. When will I sell this? Question 1. An investment without an exit plan is just a hope. You must define your exit conditions before you buy, when you are thinking logically and not clouded by the emotions of a pumping market. Your exit plan needs 2 parts. First, your profit target. At what price or market cap will you take profits? Be specific. Will you sell 25% after it doubles? 50%? Will you sell everything at a 5x? Write it down. Even if you can't imagine a specific price target, you need something, some indicator at which point you'll sell. Second, your invalidation point. At what point do you admit you were wrong and cut your losses? This isn't just about price. Your original thesis might be proven false. Maybe a key upgrade fails, or a competitor starts eating its lunch, or the devs got greedy and just stopped developing. This is your tactical retreat point. Having these rules in place prevents greed from stopping you from taking life-changing profits, and it prevents hope from making you hold a losing asset all the way to zero. It's the framework that protects your capital. I speak about a specific sell rule I've found really helpful in this video, the real rules of crypto. Check it out next. Okay, so you have your exit plan, you know your when. But that's only half the equation. Now we get to the absolute core of our Sovereign Stash philosophy, the question that separates investors from gamblers. Question 2, how will I truly own this asset? This question forces you to confront the difference between a real asset you can own and an IOU. When you buy crypto and leave it on an exchange, you don't really own it. The exchange owns it, and you just have a promise from them. Not your keys, not your crypto. Isn't just a slogan, it's the foundation of sovereignty. So you must ask, does this asset support true self-custody on a wallet where I and only I control the private keys? Or am I forced to trust a centralized platform to access my funds? If you can't easily and securely hold it yourself, then you are not buying a sovereign asset. You're buying a dependency. For example, I once invested in an early stage layer 1 project and I thought the tech was promising. But when I tried to use their wallet to take my tokens off the exchange, the wallet was completely broken, unusable. They had some other way to hold their crypto, but it was a total user experience nightmare. And I needed a PC. I couldn't do it on a Mac. I realized there was no way for me to actually hold my own investment, at least not until the devs fixed the wallet. So there was no way I could self-custody this asset. And it was so early, I knew the hold would realistically be years. And generally speaking, I don't hold tokens for years on centralized exchanges. For me, that's an unacceptable risk. If I can't take it into my own possession, it will never be a part of my long-term sovereign stash. This is non-negotiable for me at least. By the way, if you want some simple tactics for assessing risk as a beginner in crypto, my free 5-day email course, Crypto Survival 101, might be helpful. The link is in the description. Below that, you'll also find links to the other key resources and tools I use for my own crypto strategy. All right, you have your exit plan and you know you can truly own it. There's one final question that ties it all together. Question 3, why am I really buying this? A strong thesis is based on data and a specific catalyst. For example, my thesis is that this layer 2 network is currently undervalued. Its daily active users have grown 30% month over month for the last quarter, but its market cap hasn't caught up with peers with similar on-chain activity. I believe the market will reprice it closer to its competitors over the next 6 months. Here's another one. My thesis is for this liquid staking protocol. As more people stake their crypto to earn rewards, this platform makes it easy for them to do so, and it takes a small percentage of the rewards as its revenue. I believe that because it's the most trusted and widely used option, it will capture the majority of newly staked funds, which will directly increase its earnings over time. Or for a final example, a thesis based on a direct business model, I'm looking at this decentralized perpetuals exchange. It recently launched on a new, faster blockchain. Trading volume has doubled in the last 30 days. My thesis is that it will continue to take market share from slower, more expensive competitors, leading to a direct increase in fee revenue for token holders. Writing down your thesis forces rational thought. It turns you from a passenger into the driver's seat. It's the story you tell yourself about why this asset will grow based on logic, not just hope. And if your story sounds ridiculous when you say it out loud or write it down, maybe it is, and you should reconsider the investment. Right, let's recap the framework. The 3-question crypto rule. Before you buy any crypto asset, you will stop and ask, when will I sell this? How will I own this? And why am I buying this? This simple checklist will save you from hype, protect you from catastrophic mistakes, and give you the strategic clarity you need to build a portfolio like a true sovereign investor. If this framework was helpful, hit that like button and subscribe for more strategies just like this. It truly helps the channel grow. If you want to dig deeper into building a thesis, I've linked some relevant books in the description. They cover crypto fundamentals and how to think beyond price charts. And since you now have a framework for buying, your next step is to learn how to avoid the most common mistakes. Watch my video 7 Crypto Mistakes next. It's a really good companion to this video. And for those new to the channel, I certainly have a more in-depth personal system and criteria for buying crypto. I've simplified things in this video to make them easier to digest. Watch some of my earlier videos or keep watching me over time because I'm going to just keep sharing things I've learned and what I'm personally doing in the market. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.